Welcome back to my audit lab. This is Hamza Kokar. A rapidly changing workforce is making talent management a top priority. Accelerating retirement rates, especially in developed economies, are straining leadership pipelines. The average age of new S&P 500 CEOs hit a decade high of 56.4 years in 2023. Yet only 38% of organizations feel confident in their succession plans. Meanwhile, the talent pool is shrinking. US labor force projections show an 8% drop in workers aged 16 to 24 over the next decade, with 56% of finance leaders citing skill shortages and rising personnel costs as drags on performance. Organizations that fail to adapt may find themselves short-staffed and scrambling. Economic pressures are pushing productivity to the forefront. 81% of HR leaders report increased focus since the pandemic, with 57% saying productivity now trumps employee well-being. Hybrid work has added complexity, leaving 85% of leaders unsure if remote employees are truly productive. To address this, 45% of executives use monitoring tools, yet 51% of tracked employees feel micromanaged, compared to just 33% of those not monitored. This erosion of trust can backfire, reducing engagement and motivation. High trust workplaces, by contrast, see employees 180% more motivated and 140% more willing to go the extra mile. Focus solely on productivity, and you risk creating a workplace so tense it makes a pressure cooker look relaxed. Here's my recommended audit strategy. Inadequate workforce and succession planning can lead to leadership gaps and an unprepared workforce. So review the organization's strategies to identify weaknesses and ensure plans address demographic shifts and evolving workforce needs. Failure to address skills shortages can hinder organizational performance and growth, making it essential to evaluate how critical skills gaps are identified and closed through upskilling, recruitment, and hiring, while identifying barriers to effective workforce planning. Misuse or poor implementation of productivity tracking tools can harm employee morale and reduce performance. So assess the organization's monitoring technologies, related policies, disclosures, and employee perceptions to ensure a positive impact. Ignoring employee satisfaction and engagement data can lead to decreased retention and productivity, making it crucial to review how assessments are conducted, their frequency, and whether management acts effectively on the findings. Weak oversight of productivity can result in underperformance and missed goals. So evaluate how productivity is measured, assess performance evaluation processes, and determine whether strategies for addressing low productivity are effective. Use some data analytics to look out for the following red flags when planning your workforce management audit: number of understaffed business units, percentage of employees nearing retirement, number of critical roles lacking a succession plan, trends in open positions, employee satisfaction trends, number of employees logging 60 plus hours per week for extended periods, percentage of employees reporting burnout, voluntary turnover trend, regretted attrition rates, and overall employee turnover rate. Now that you know where you're going with your audit, go Columbo on workforce management. What are the organization's assumptions for workforce and succession planning? And how are action steps determined and implemented? How does your organization assess productivity beyond monitoring tools? And how are your employees informed about their use? Has a cost-benefit analysis been conducted for employee monitoring technology? How does your organization track and address employee stress, burnout, satisfaction, and trust in leadership? What steps have been taken to distribute tasks effectively and enhance workforce capacity and productivity? And how frequently does the organization evaluate its talent pool, skills gaps, and future workforce needs? Organizations that fail to adapt to shifting workforce demographics and employee expectations risk declining engagement, performance, and retention. By addressing these challenges through strategic workforce planning, productivity management, and well-being initiatives, businesses can create a resilient and engaged workforce prepared for the future. Please share these videos within your network. Stay sharp, and see you in the next video about auditing supply chain management, the last of the series. Thank you.